Hey, yo,
I've got
what's...
like a tickle in my throat for the last few days. Okay, I'm ready.
Remember Larry David? I don't have a tickle in my anus. Or no, I didn't put a hamster up my ass. I do, however, have a tickle in my anus.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? I think that was the Seinfeld season. I can't remember. Remember he meets the girl waiting in the waiting room for the... Waiting in the waiting room for the GI doctor. It's like, what are you here for? Checkup. And she's like, what are you here for? Checkup. And then Michael McKean.
I feel like I need to go back and watch.
Michael McKean, who is Jimmy's brother, Sleeping Jimmy's brother, is like, oh my God. Oh, and then he gets mad because the nurse, when they come in here, she's like, okay, what are you here to see the doctor for? And he's like, why do I have to tell you why I'm here to see the doctor? All you're going to do is be the middleman.
This sounds familiar.
Why can't you just go and get him and I'll tell him, sir, this is how the protocol works. And they go back and forth. He's finally like, fine, you want to know why I'm here? Because I put a hamster up my ass. And she goes, okay. Turns out Michael McKean is like friends with her. And he's like, yeah, screw you, Larry. You put a hamster up your ass. I did not put, and he goes to, he's like at a bat mitzvah or something. And he's giving a speech. And he's like, people are spreading some nasty rumors about me. I did not, he's saying this to like 200 people. I did not put a hamster up my ass. I do, however, have a tickle in my anus.
Player 2 has joined the game.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 388 of the Two Player Co-op Podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts here, Kevin, along with my brother from my mother, Sean.
How we doing?
Fantastic. If this is the first time you're ever seeing, hearing, or listening to us, this is the Two Player Co-op Podcast, where just about every other week, two brothers get together to tell you everything you need to know about in the world of video games. If you like that, make sure to like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, family, and everyone in betwixt. If you only listen on audio services, that's cool too. Just give us a thumbs up, a 5-star review, or whatever your service allows. If you really like us, you can go to patreon.com/2playercoop, where we got a lot of different benefits for you people. You hit the mic. But the most popular tier is the $5 producer tier, where you can watch us record the podcast live on YouTube, as we are doing right now. You also get a bonus episode every month, and if you miss the live recording, you also get the podcast live one day early before it goes public to our adoring fans. Some of our patrons deserve a shout out, just like our patron saint, the man with the bar named after him, Mr. John Tingley, as well as our affiliates, Derek Bamford, James Solar, check out James Games and more on YouTube, and Mom. Also our producers, Steve Appleton, Aunt Sue, and Dustin Downs. If you like cool t-shirts and the like, you can go to teespring.com/store/2playercoop. But actually don't go there, because if you order a sticker like I did, it's not going to ship it's been 2 months and it hasn't shipped. Yes?
I will never do this, but I want to go, even if it's just like 3 to 5 episodes, clip the audio starting somewhere around when you do the John Tingley, and lay them over each other and see how close you are to having the exact same
cadence,
timing and
the ups and the downs and everything.
Like literally put them over top of each other and see if you can even like see if it still sound like if it's just gibberish or if it kind of lines up.
You could do.
I'm not going to do it, but I would like to see what.
No, you should do that, because you could do a quad box with 4 of me saying it all as and see what it sounds like, and then publish it, and we'll get 1 million views.
I can't wait for Red Zone.
What is the deal? I thought ESPN had already bought NFL Network.
No.
They were in some kind of partnership for they bailed them out or something. They announced some kind of partnership earlier on, but then today I'm hearing now they might maybe they hadn't bought the network, maybe they were just licensing it or something. Rich Eisen's coming back to ESPN. That's freaking awesome. He's going to have his radio show on ESPN radio now from 12 to 3. Yes, I said 2 like that. 12 to 3.
I can't wait for football. 1 more month-ish.
Scott Hansen.
Like
baby.
5 weeks.
Why
well,
was
like
there
6
two?
weeks.
Why was there 2 red zones? How was there 2 red zones?
There was Red Zone. How? I don't know. But there was
also why
Red Zone. Also who? There was the real Red Zone, which was like
Scott
NFL
Hansen.
Network.
Or you're saying Andrew Siciliano with the big...
No, Scott Hansen.
Okay.
Siciliano, that was like the DirecTV Red Zone. How they got away with having basically the exact same thing with the exact same name. I don't know.
People
That
were
was like
sad.
knockoff Red Zone. That was just
people were sad when he got let go. I was like, Andrew Siciliano was good. He's not Scott Hansen though. Like, there's only one Red Zone, and it's Scott Hansen. No one else can ever host that show.
I agree.
That show. What am I talking? It's not a show. I guess it's a show. Everything's a show. This is a show. By the way, what did you have for dinner?
Meatloaf and corn on the cob.
Leftover meatloaf? Or
Leftover.
Why did you go meatloaf
I
like
don't
that?
think I did.
You did.
Oh, but I did. That's what I had.
But I did. That's what I had. Did you see what I had? It was still on the table downstairs.
Nope.
Taco Bell.
I did see a Taco Bell cup on the table, but it didn't register. What'd you have? Chicken quesadilla?
Chicken quesadilla, the combo, so a little soft taco, and then a burrito.
I know we've talked about food and fast
I feel
food
like I'm going to puke, by the way.
a lot on
I'm not
the
gassy,
podcast and or bonus episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Have we ever done I think we've ranked fast food restaurants.
Yes.
Have we ever ranked fast food restaurant items? Like a tier list?
No. But I'm down for
Like a
tier list
Chick-fil-A spicy
anytime.
chicken sandwich, Taco Bell quesadilla, like the iconic item
Now, the
from
question
each
is,
restaurant.
is that a list that's already been made?
Yes.
Or is it
Probably.
one of us that has to make our own tier?
I bet that exists. It may not be exactly what we want, but like it doesn't have to just be one per
but we could
restaurant.
also
but
do
like,
tiers. We can do tiers of fast food restaurants, too.
I feel like we've done that. Or maybe we did. Maybe we just talked about it.
We ranked them. We did our favorite. We talked about condiments or something.
remember that.
We've done a lot of weird bonus episodes.
Yeah.
All the way. By the way, I will say our top 10 songs, most views we've ever had on our Patreon
Aren't there
exclusives.
What is it, like 3?
They're watching them multiple times. I get 10.
Wow, that is a lot. Wow. For an audience of 4.
By the way,
That's like
YouTube sucks. Whatever
That's
YouTube.
like the Breath of the Wild Switch attach rate or whatever it was.
It won
We have
than
more
one per
views than we have
It
people
is,
can
yeah.
watch it.
Breath of the Wild was 1.1 to every Switch sold. The YouTube side, have you noticed like the last month or so, YouTube is clearly just being like, we're not going to show your video. Because our views are like in half, not like they were ever that big to begin with, but the views have been cut by half about a week. The likes have gone down a lot. It's so annoying. We do this for a living, guys.
Is that maybe a reflection on us?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess it might be since we're not every week. Like, well, no, I think we're quite good. Actually, we're quite better than people that we're
it's
better than
quite.
some people that podcast on IGN. To be honest, TBH. I think we are.
I mean, I'm not saying we're not. I've never watched or listened to them.
I can't remember if I ever did this or if I was just going to. But there was one point early on when we were like rolling. It was probably after all the drama, Bob Mackey stuff.
Wonder what that guy's up to these days.
Oh, I'm sure he's not on Twitter because I'm sure he's one of those people that's like, I only. You can find me on Blue Sky at bobservo.bsky.social. Also, forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was like, I'm going to email Bill Simmons or tweet him or something and be like, hey, yeah, the Ringer's got a lot of stuff. You could use a video game podcast. We're your guys. We don't cost much. I didn't do it.
You can have us for
$10,000 a year.
Oh, I would take that in a heartbeat.
Well, but then we'd have to keep doing our real jobs.
Well, I would take a lot more too. But if you offered 10,000
200,000
each,
Yeah. Well, no. Well, sure, if they want to do it.
I'll take it.
Yes. What are we even talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, that's why I was thinking about Bob Mackey. So shout out to Jason and Wendy. You might be watching now. So Tally's parents. Somehow Wendy came over to like drop Tally off or to take the girls to YouTube, not YouTube camp.
To
What is
YouTube?
it? Not YouTube camp, 3D printing camp at the Code Ninjas. And somehow it came up that like Jess, I don't remember what Jess said. She said something. Oh no, that's what it was. I took a picture of my kitty cats who are so cute. And I'll show you the picture because they're so cute. Let's see. Patience. One in the chair, one on the table.
Is Bob? What's his name?
Bob?
Bo.
His name's not Bob. Bo?
Oh no, I guess I thought he was kind of cross-eyed, but maybe not.
You shut your mouth. Also, that's why I.
Yes.
Yeah, showed the picture, and Jess was like, Wendy was like, "What is that table? Whatever, whatever." And Jess was like, "Well, he's a YouTube star." And they were like, "What?
Superstar."
So then Wendy and Jason went on. Jess sent them a video. She just was like, she went on our channel, was like, "You got to check it out." She sent them the one that popped up was not WWE 2K. It's our second most watched video of all time, and that is part 1. The assassination of Colin Moriarty by the coward Bob Mackey. And I was like, you guys, if you want to watch it, that's fine. Don't go in the comments. Because I said, actually, no, go in the comments because it's hilarious now looking back. But I was like, it was a bunch of internet drama and all this stuff. And they sent a hate campaign after us. 2 little YouTubers. It was so funny.
Poor little Pinkus.
Poor little Pinkus. Poor little Servo. But then they were saying,
Snappy
McSnappers. No, that's what it was. Jess was like, oh my God. Or no, she told me after, she was like, she went back, she was watching it too. And she's like, this is hilarious. This one episode sums you up as a person completely. I was like, why? She's like, well, you talked about movies. I just seen Fast and Furious 8. It was also the first time I went to IKEA. We talked about how I hate Swedish meatballs. We got onto a tangent.
I love Swedish meatballs.
I know we talked about it. It was episode 70. It was a long time ago. We got onto a tangent about somehow you brought up Swiss steak. And we're like, was that even what it was called?
Yeah.
And we're like, do you like it? I'm like, sure, it's good. And not when Mom makes it. And then we talked somehow, oh yeah, you had gone to Barbecue Fest. This was pre-kids. You'd gone to Barbecue Fest. You were talking to me about how I Want It That Way is actually better than Bye, because this used to actually be a debate, and you finally came over to the right side. Yeah. We talked about that. Obviously, we talked about video games. She's like, this just like sums you up. All your randomness as a person was there.
Swiss steak. Wasn't that just steak?
We've had this exact conversation.
Like covered in tomato sauce or something?
Yeah, like in a Pyrex thing. Yeah.
But like, was it steak or was it like beef? Was it more like hot roast kind of thing? Or was it a steak? It was more like pot roast.
It was probably more like
shreddy.
But see, I don't
but it
remember
wasn't shredded in there.
No.
But it had that kind of, I think it had the texture of like slow cooker beef, which I'm not a big fan of. Like shredded beef.
Yeah.
Pulled beef.
Well, I don't know why that was funny.
You always hear about pulled pork.
Well, like we made chicken tacos.
Pulled beef.
We made chicken tacos the other day, and that was shredded chicken, but I would never call it pulled chicken.
That pulled chicken is a thing.
Pulled chicken. I know, but you wouldn't call the chicken taco. I'm saying the chicken tacos in a crock pot, you know?
Yeah.
The shredded chicken. You shred the chicken. You don't pull the chicken, but you do pull the. I am Larry David. You do pull the chicken.
But you pull the beef.
I have nipples. Can you milk me?
I kind of want to go back and listen to this episode. I think I've said this before. I'm sure I've said it before.
Retiring Disney sloppy steaks. Who the hell is retiring? Who changed their name? Who is retiring Disney? And what does that mean?
Who are you?
Is that Derek? I can't see the
Derek.
I can't see the picture. It's too far away.
What was I going to say? Oh, what's funny? I don't know if this happens to you. It probably does. Anytime I watch our podcasts, even if it's an old one, it'll probably happen when I watch that. And like, you'll say something.
Oh yeah.
And then as I'm listening to it, I'll think of like a retort or whatever. And then I say it on the episode and I'm like, well, that makes sense. That's me. It makes sense that I would have the same thought now hearing you say that as I would have then when I heard you say it. And it's just funny when I'm thinking something and then I hear myself say it, even though I don't remember that. I don't know. I didn't know that I was going to say it, but I had the same thought. I don't know. It's just weird.
Or maybe you do, and it's just buried down deep, and that's why you had that thought.
That could be.
Could be. That was when we were also still in the pool house. Sorry, wrong account.
There's our number 2 fan.
I was going to say, why is he not a fan? And
but yes, they are sloppy steaks.
Sloppy steaks.
They're not. Oh, I'm like getting bad. It was not good.
Well, again, on the podcast, I said they're probably good, not when Mom makes it.
I don't know.
I mean, she at least ate beef.
Do you remember?
Yeah, the chicken wrapped in bacon.
We'll get to the episode eventually. This is the episode.
There's no news. We're just going to talk about what we're playing.
Oh, there's literally no news.
No, there's literally. I mean, there's the wrap up, but that's.
Breaded pork steak.
At school,
I don't think I want to know what that actually was, but oh my God, it was good.
Derek, you're our age, and you're from the Northeast. Did you have breaded pork steak in school growing up? Because we did in high school. That was it, right? We didn't have it in junior high, I don't think.
I think not till high school, yeah.
But breaded pork steak was a breaded pork thing.
Steak.
And it was, I would say it was more popular than Pizza Fridays.
Oh, the pizza, yeah. Well, there was something else that was really good, too. Chicken parm was up there.
I don't remember the chicken parm.
Breaded pork steak was...
It was number one.
Top.
Oh my God. That reminded me of something. At our after prom party thing, they gave away one of the things that... No. One of the things they gave away was a big box of frozen breaded pork steak. That tells you how important it was. Yeah. And whoever won it, I was like, you son of a bitch.
Like the school did?
Oh, see, it changes as you go. Now Derek is number one.
Oh, Derek is our new number one fan.
We had something called turkey slop. That sounds horrible.
Oh, James is down.
How do y'all
number
feel
2.
about Visa and MasterCard trying to police what games are allowed on Steam?
What?
I am not aware of this.
I'm not sure what that means, number 2 fan.
And there was news. There was the Subnautica thing that like they screwed him over. The publisher Krafton screwed him over. But I was like, this is all just business. It's not even about video games, so I don't want to talk about it. But I don't know what he's talking. I don't know about MasterCard and Visa. So give me the
Lowdown.
skibbity bibby.
The rundown.
Did I tell you about the rundown?
When the heck's the rundown?
Did I tell you about it?
I don't think so.
Phil, if you're watching this, it's hilarious. So at my company, I've had all these meetings about these savings initiatives. There's one more group we had to meet with. Email the person. They say, yes, that sounds good. Let's meet about it. Before that meeting, can you send me some background? I'm like, okay. So I asked my boss, I'm like, hey, should I send the PowerPoint and then we can just talk through it? PowerPoint.
That
The cat just tried to break in. What are you looking at?
I thought I saw something move, but I don't think I did.
The door's closed.
I know, but it wasn't.
It was.
It
After
wasn't.
you came in.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. He said no, which is what I didn't want to send the PowerPoint, but I was like, I don't know what else to do. And he's like, no, don't send it. We got to talk through it. I'm like, okay, that's what I thought. Okay. And then I'm like, all of a sudden I'm Jim Halpert. I'm like, I feel like Idris Elba's like, I need you to give me a rundown of your clients. You got it. And he walks out and he's like, what the fuck's a rundown? I was going, what the fuck's a background on a meeting? And I realized I was Jim Halpert, and then eventually I went to my buddy ChatGPT, and I said the whole thing. I was like, hey, this person said this.
When I think of background, I feel like a summary or like a, hey, here's how we got to be where we're at.
But I didn't want them to know where we're at until the meeting, the grand reveal of how much we're going to save and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's funny that you said the rundown. Visa and MasterCard are trying to pressure Steam into removing games that they don't like, or they'll make their cards unusable on Steam.
Why do they care what games? I'm so confused.
That's dumb. That's my retort. That's stupid.
You retorted it?
You retorted. All right, let's get to some nerdy 20 minutes talking about pork steaks and Swiss steaks and
sloppy steaks
and sloppy turkeys and whatever. Sean, we both saw, it's a little out of date now, a couple weeks ago, we both saw Superman, as we say in Memphis. I don't know that I went into it kind of not wanting to like it because Cavill's my boy. And I still say they did him dirty. I will never understand why they did that post-credit scene for Black Adam to bring him back and have the internet go nuts. And then like 2 days later being like, oh, never mind. We're hiring James Gunn and he's not Superman anymore. What? So part of me didn't want to like it. I do have to say, though, I have some issues with it. I had quite a few issues with it. Not like Angry Joe when it comes to the dog. Crypto, best part of the movie. I will say that. It was just too much. At some points, it was just a little too Raph. It was a little too much James Gunn. It was a little too Guardians of the Galaxy. It was just like, we don't have to make a joke every 5 seconds. I thought Corin Sweat is fantastic as Superman. No, I don't like him better than Henry Cavill, But Henry Cavill, first off, I had 2 movies with him, and then all the Justice League stuff happened. So 3 movies with him. But I mean, I still think to this day he's the best Superman ever. It's not even close. So we'll see how Corn Sweat goes from here. I was happy that it had a good opening. Rachel Brosnahan, perfect Lois. Like, she's got a little bit of badass to her, but she's nice and she loves Clark and all that, and Superman and all this. And there's no origin. Oh boy, do I have it! Ooh-wee. No spoilers, but there is. Rick Hogue talked about it on a podcast I was listening to. That is crazy. There is something about Superman's past, Cal's past, that I absolutely hate. And I'm not going to spoil it because it's only been out for 2 weeks. You might not have seen it yet. I think that is stupid. And I really thought we were going to get near the end and be like, oh, actually, it was all just fake. And they're like, no, actually, it was real. You gave yourself an out. You could have just been like, no, it was fake. They made it up. And I still wonder if, like, in the next movie, they're going to be like, oh, by the way, that was doctored. I hate that. Hate that. That's so weird and not Superman at all. And I'm not even that big a fan of Superman. Corn Sweat was awesome. What's her name? Rachel Brosnahan was awesome as Lois. Mr. Terrific, though, actually, Mr. Terrific might have been the best part of the movie. I went in not knowing if Mr. Terrific, who he is, if he's a good guy, bad guy, in between. I didn't know what he was. He steals the show in the movie. Also, I think Nicholas Holt. I wanted to say Huth, but I think I was thinking of Brandon Routh or Routh, whatever that was Superman.
Ralph and Holt.
You know that movie, He Doesn't Throw One Punch? Superman
Routh?
Returns? Yes. A Superman movie with no fighting. I wonder why people shat on it.
Wait, like he literally doesn't fight or he just doesn't punch?
No, he doesn't fight or punch.
What does he do? How does he...
He like lifts a city up with that Lex Luthor is trying to do something with real estate and he moves the city or something. That's it. That's how he solves the problem.
Does he shoot laser beams?
No. I don't think he does any of that. Like, he does not fight.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I want to watch a passive Superman. Switzerland man, not Superman. Swedish. Sweeterland? What's the joke that's all the country that's always
Neutral?
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Okay. So Switzerland.
With their meatballs. Nope, that's Sweden.
I was gonna say you
Swiss steak.
You should have just let it go. I was like, yeah. The hell with their meatballs.
There's Swiss meatballs and
I thought
Swedish steak.
Nicholas Holt was awesome. Some people didn't like his Luthor and they thought he was too whiny and stuff. I do think there's one part when it comes to the fighting and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. When it comes to Superman fighting someone, and then we're seeing Lex during the fight.
Oh, yeah.
That got to be a little much. I liked it at first, but it got to be a little bit much. I liked the reveal of Ultraman. Weird that I don't see anybody having a problem with something in this movie that everybody had a problem with in Man of Steel. Whatever. But overall, I thought it was really good, much better than I thought it would be. And it does give me hope for DC. But now, like I said to Sean after the movie, like, they're going to have their own Batman in this universe, like the Batman. Patman is not going to be that. And I'm like, how do you do I don't know how you do Batman in this universe unless he is just so the opposite of everything else. Is he going to have gray and blue and they're just like tights? It's not even like, I mean, they could do a suit similar to Affleck's, I guess, from BVS when it wasn't really armor that you could tell. Then in Justice League, he like added armor and stuff to him, whatever. I'm talking too much. What did you think?
I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it better than Man of Steel. But also I didn't go into it with any kind of like, I don't want to like this or anything like that. But I did go into it thinking, I don't know that I'm going to like it, or at least I don't know that I care. If you didn't ask me to go see it, I probably wouldn't have until
I only went to
it
see it when it was like an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes. I was like, holy crap, they did it.
Well, once you said, hey, I'm going, you want to come? I'm like, yeah, I'll see it. And I'm glad I did. I really, really liked it. I had my problems with it too. We'll keep it spoiler free, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of things I didn't really care for that I can actually talk about. I don't know. I don't really have much, honestly. I didn't think it was too over the top, jokey and James Gunny. I thought it was the right amount. It was not like, when you said that, I'm like, what is that making me think of? And I was thinking of Taika going from Thor 3 to Thor 4, and where he just went over the top. Yeah. Like, that was too much. This to me felt more like a typical James Gunn movie. I thought the whole supporting cast was really good. Your boy Nathan Fillion and
God,
Isabella Merced, whatever.
Dina.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was really good. I don't know where they go from here. I know they've already announced the next
Supergirl
couple
and Clayface
projects,
which I just don't understand. But if it's supposedly it's going to have a budget of like 15 to 20 million, so it doesn't even have to do that much. Like, I think that's the right approach to it.
Well, and that's the other thing is like Marvel, outside of X-Men and Spider-Man, in the zeitgeist and like in the
nerddom,
not even that, outside of that, just like the normal people, the population, the people. I mean, people knew who Iron Man was. People knew who Captain America was. A good amount of people probably knew who Thor was, and Black Widow, like all these things. But like they were certainly not Batman and Superman. And they made them into just household names with perfect casting and really good movies and whatever. I think DC, beyond that, and then you look at somebody like what James Gunn did with Guardians. Nobody had ever heard of them.
And it was amazing.
And they were all amazing.
I've still only seen the first two. I never saw 3.
I think DC could learn something rather than just being like, hey, here's Superman. All right, here comes Batman. All right, here comes Aquaman. Here comes Wonder Woman. Like, just pump the brakes a little bit. If they did a Justice Gang movie, I would watch that. After seeing this, I'd be like, yes, give me more. Like, let James Gunn take some of these smaller unknown characters and bring them to the screen. Give that, like, that's almost what I think they should do. Like, stop trying to be Marvel, even though you just brought in a Marvel guy to run the show. But like, I kind of also think Marvel nailed it with phases 1 through 3. But I feel like now it's almost gone too far to where you can't go see a Marvel movie now, unless you've done like your homework. You need to make sure before you watch this, make sure you watch this and this and this, and including this whole series on Disney, like, because that's what you need to know going into this. And it's cool when things are like interconnected, but I feel like it used to just be a treat, like, and now I feel like everything has to connect to everything else somehow. And I think DC might do better to just take it easy with that. I don't know. And I'm not going to say you don't have a Batman. But I also don't think you need a Batman. You've got a Batman. You don't necessarily have to tie him into this, and I don't think they're going to, and I don't think they should. But like, just let that Batman breathe. Maybe do what Marvel's been doing with X-Men. Like, just wait. We don't need another Batman right now. We've got a really good Batman that doesn't work with this. You're going to confuse the
hell out of people, yeah.
You cannot have two simultaneous
Well,
Batmans.
They're going to, because after this movie, after I started doing my research, either I missed this or it just got announced recently and I was just like, I don't want to hear anything. They have announced they're doing Batman, the Brave and the Bold is the story that they're going to do. So Batman and his son now is what they're going to do with Batman in this universe. They've been working on a script, I think. They haven't done any casting yet or anything like that, but they've announced they are doing that. Like, Gunn has officially said we're doing Batman Brave and the Bold. And I'm like, okay, that's a story that I actually don't know that well. Like, I don't think I've watched the animated movie of that. It'll be something we've never seen on screen before, him actually having a kid, and how does that work with Damian there and everything. But he did also say, we're going to do Justice League down the road. So it
better not be before like 2030 or something. Like,
no, I don't. It doesn't seem like it's going to be. Yeah. Yeah. Supergirl's next with Lobo. It's going to be so weird that Momoa is still in DC, but he's not Aquaman. I mean, Aquaman. That movie was beautiful. Like almost Avatar levels of just beautiful underwaterness.
Are there different,
but it wasn't good.
like substantially different versions from like comic books, different versions of the Justice League? Or is it pretty much always Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman,
You've pretty much
Aquaman, and maybe one or two other people that get plugged in, Cyborg, and like, but like, because I almost feel like this just failed. I know some people loved it, but in general, that whole thing was a failure. I know people liked Ben, people liked Henry, but the movies, the products were not good. And it would be weird to just be like, okay, let's do that again. It just seems so weird. Like, just go
clearly,
a different way.
But they're going such that's one of the things I meant too, is they've gone in such the other direction. Like everything is bright and colorful. Like whereas Snyder, even way back in Man of Steel, I mean, it's his look. That's what he did in 300 and everything, but it's like desaturated. So like the blue is just kind of turned down and the red is like all the colors are kind of turned down. Whereas this was like, we're going to go with like the, what's the setting?
Vibrance.
Yeah. Like
saturation.
Like, wow.
Hue. Color.
Grant. Hugh Grant.
Yeah. Tint.
That's what I was going to say.
No, that's not right, though.
Is
Tint is like green and purple.
Is that all?
I think so.
I don't think we have a dial on our TVs that is like, do you want more green or more purple? How does that work?
I just, whenever you see tint, it always makes it more green or purple.
Anyways, they are doing Batman. I don't know when it's going to happen.
Is it sepia or sepia?
Sepia.
Really?
I think. That's what I say. Burnt sienna. Remember burnt sienna?
Can you have sienna before it's burned?
Apparently not.
So stupid.
What is this podcast? We got good energy today. Good energy. All right, Superman. Great movie. Any other thoughts?
I don't know. Probably. I don't remember what I was going to say. It was really good. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm glad that it had a good opening weekend. I was just checking. They haven't updated in the middle. I don't know if they even update the box office numbers in the middle of the week, but I'm still waiting to. It's like at 426 million worldwide after last weekend. It's good. It's got to go higher. I mean, I think they're in this for the long haul no matter what.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
Not really a spoiler because it's like literally the beginning of the movie. I think James Gunn took. I don't think this was done. I think it was done on purpose. All the stuff about how people say it's hard to make a compelling Superman movie or Superman story because he's Superman. He's like invincible. How do you have him struggle? Whatever. And they basically said 3 minutes ago, Superman lost a battle for the first time
battle,
or whatever. And I mean, he's constantly just getting his butt kicked through this whole movie. Like, I think that was done on purpose. And I think I think it seemed too on the nose for it to just be coincidental. I think he's like, I know. How do you make a compelling Superman story? He's like, we're going to give you Superman. We're going to have him be basically an underdog and like crank that up to 11. So I kind of dig it. You don't really see that in Superman very much.
To be fair, though, they did do that in Man of Steel. Like, Cal was getting his butt kicked in Smallville. They ended up just leaving. Remember the whole fight where they're throwing him through the buildings and everything? I mean, I know. Everybody died. and they're kicking his ass. Zod throws a train at him at one point. Remember they end up leaving with Amy Adams, Lois Lane. They've like kidnapped her, and then you see like then Superman gets out because remember he got hit with the train. Remember the first image we ever saw of Henry Cavill as Superman was him like this with the bank vault behind him.
I don't remember.
I am way too obsessed with this. It's not healthy. He got his ass kicked. That's what I'm trying to say. Because he gets hit with a train, and then they're like, "Oh my god, is he okay?" And he gets out, and he's like, and then that's when the general guy, the guy from NCIS or whatever, is like, now he trusts him because he saved the soldiers and stuff like that. So they did make him, but he was not this much of an underdog. No,
they should have been like, "How do you feel?" I feel like I just got hit by a train.
That's all it would have taken, and then it would have gone from a 54 on Rotten Tomatoes to like an 84 with just that one joke.
Immediately.
Sean,
yes,
another movie I would like to discuss is Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. So first we got did you watch the trailer?
Yes.
First we got the Johnny Cage fake trailer, and I was like, I am so in on this movie. I would be in on that stupid movie. It is so like early 90s, late 80s action hero-esque. It's perfect. But then we get the actual movie. And the one thing I noticed, and I was watching Angry Joe's video on this, and he actually noticed him a couple times when I did not. I thought they took Cole out of the movie altogether.
He's barely there.
He's in the trailer, but I didn't notice him until Angry Joe like stopped it and was like, oh, there he is in the background. And then there he is in the background. It's so weird that they spent the whole movie, the first movie, building up to him being a new, like, did they put him in Mortal Kombat 1 or anything? No.
I don't think so.
Him being the main character, now it's like, okay, we heard you. You guys don't like a new character. I thought he was fine.
I thought he was fine, but like, why? You've got like 100 characters to choose from, so you're going to create a new one and build it around him.
And now they're like, nope.
I thought it looked really ridiculous, but really good. Like, this should just, and the first one was fine. Not the first one, the more recent first one.
I don't hate it like so many other people did. I'm like, I get it.
It's got a lot of problems. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, those, whatever. But like, this just feels like, why don't we just do this first? This is Mortal Kombat. Why?
This feels like the 95 movie.
What did you do? I don't know. I think this movie is going to make me not hate, but dislike the first one more than I currently do.
It's because I'm going to
watch this and be like, yes, like, what was the point of that?
Other than Scorpion and Sub-Zero
This is actually Mortal Kombat. Here's all the characters. They're in a tournament. You're not basing it around some made-up guy. It's just like, here's Mortal Kombat. But it's going to be called Mortal Kombat 2 because we already made one. I don't know.
And remember, like in the first one too, it was spoiler alert. Everybody that had like they would have like a dragon tattoo if they got selected.
Yeah. And
then their chi would bring out their power. What? They killed Goro in the first movie, so now Johnny Cage can't punch him in the balls like 95. I do wonder how they're gonna, because clearly they put out the Red Band trailer. Spoiler alert: there's fatalities in this movie. I will say the CGI on the Noob Saibot when he killed Noob Saibot, I'm guessing that was Noob Saibot. It looked not great. When he split apart, I was like, wow, that looks better in video games. But it's not out till October, so we got plenty of time. I think,
you don't think that was practical effects?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Carl Urban, perfect. He seems like he is Johnny Cage. And I thought Johnny Cage was cool in the 95 movie. I feel like this is more of a Johnny Cage than that one was.
I feel like it's a different take on Johnny Cage. This is more like older, grizzled Johnny Cage, not
I'm too old for this shit, Johnny Cage. Yeah.
But I dig it. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be good.
I also like that he's like, what the hell am I gonna do? I don't have any powers. I've got sticks or whatever he said, Yeah. I think at one point there's a quick flat. We might see him doing his fireball thing. I can't remember. Maybe it was a shadow kick. I remember something. He's going to get his powers at some point during the movie. Raiden looks ridiculous. He just shows up and he's like, bro, what are you doing? What the hell? We got water picks. Do you have a water pick?
Yep.
not great.
You don't like it?
Oh, I mean, I do, but for a first time, I did it in the shower.
Bleeding everywhere. I only use it about twice a year right before I go to the dentist. But yeah, it works wonders.
Yeah. I don't know what I was saying. I do wonder, we're going to have, so we see Scorpion fighting Noob Saibot. Did we see Sub-Zero in it? Oh, wait. He killed Sub-Zero in the first one. Didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Maybe we get.
But Sub-Zero has been 2 people at least. So
little brother Sub-Zero.
Yeah, you can't have it without it. Derek's still number 1. I think he said his power was being incredibly good looking. He's killing it as Johnny Cage. He's going to do such a freaking good job. I would have liked to see the Miz do it, is what I thought. But now after I've seen Carl Urban, I'm like, no, Miz, no.
I feel like Miz is too like pretty boy Johnny Cage.
Well, and we just see the Miz.
Yeah,
like I can see Carl Urban.
It's gonna be like when you see Cody Rhodes as Guile.
I really thought that was a joke. Like his hair is not long enough.
I wonder if they're just gonna leave the tattoo. I mean, it kind of works.
Or just like CGI it from here to here. Because he's got the America tattoo, you know?
Yeah.
God, the Street Fighter movie is going to be so bad. I'm very excited for Mortal Kombat 2.
Yep.
Sean.
Yep.
40 minutes in or so.
Yep.
Let's talk video games. What have you been playing other than the biggin?
I think how long ago
Go.
did we podcast last?
You had 2 weeks. You had beaten the blueprints. You were debating the platinum.
Yeah, I'm not getting the platinum.
Oh, you tried.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I played Outer Wilds. I think I talked about that.
You
on
did.
Here.
Yep. That's right.
I don't know. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember talking about it. I haven't played it much since then. It didn't hook me like I thought it would or like I hoped it would. I just don't understand. I never feel like I'm making any progress. I'm like, I don't really know. I know some new stuff, but it's mostly lore. Every time I start a new game, it's not like, oh, now that I know that, I know I'm going to go here and do this. Like, I'm just like, I feel like I'm accomplishing nothing in the game. It's fun. It's beautiful. It's fun to like, just like, I understand the appeal, but it has not hooked me. And then, yeah, something else did, and I have not really played it since. But
I beat Death Stranding 2. I love it. It is. I'm at some Iron Knight near the end of Liza P. Do you know what that means?
Liza P or the DLC?
Liza P.
Oh, you haven't played it before? Iron Knight. I don't remember. A lot of them just blend together. That was a fantastic game, though. I'm not going to mess with the DLC, but I can't wait for Liza P2.
Death Stranding 2. I beat it. It's easily my game of the year. I definitely think it is a better game than the first one. I'm still torn on what I think about which story was better. It's almost like, I was talking to Phil about this. It's like you can't, it's almost unfair to try to live up to the story of the first thing. Like, because in Death Stranding, you're starting from nothing and Kojima is filling in everything. This is the world. This is how it works. These are the ghosts. This is what happens if they come in contact, if they kill somebody and then there's a void out. There's so much world building and everything that goes into it. Then everything with BB, with Lou and everything. It's tough. I do think, I don't know. I don't know. And there's not a lot more I can say because I don't want to spoil anything. And I know you're not going to play it. What did you think about the screenshots I sent you in the video?
Oh, that was the most ridiculous
You
thing.
were like, I don't know what's happening.
It's weird how Kojima, I don't remember if this happened in Metal Gear Solid. It probably did, at least in parts. How you create this whole world and everything is like dark and dire and the stakes are real and it's blah, 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 blah.
And then here's
But then
Troy
that's
Baker with
your
a guitar.
final, I assume, the final boss is that. And you're like,
I mean, it's just part of it.
but still, like, you just, I don't know. It's weird. And I mean, he gets away with it. I think he's earned that right. But like, it's weird to think like just the seriousness of the game. I mean, I know it's pretty fantastical, whatever, to begin with. It's not realistic, but like, it's dark, it's gritty, it's whatever, it's
post-apocalypse, all this.
Yeah, and then you do that. It's what?
They after I beat it, I will say this. So remember how I watched the first trailer, and I didn't watch the other 2 or 3 trailers after that. Now I did see, like I said on here a month ago, whatever it was, like I saw the guy who looks just like Solid Snake and he's dressed just like him. And he's got
Gray Fox.
I couldn't, no, that's Venom Snake, Sean. Like I couldn't miss that, but I still didn't watch the trailer. Even in the very first trailer, because I went back and watched it and I was like, oh my God. I'm glad I forgot the first trailer, and I'm glad I didn't watch trailers after that. Because remember the thing I told you that happens at the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Shocking thing?
That's show that?
In the trailers. They don't show it, but then he's like, didn't you? And I was like, I'm glad I forgot that, because that would have ruined things for me.
Wow.
So I made a really, what I thought Lacasasia is the complete his name. Lacasasia the complete.
Laxasia.
That's a cool name.
Wow.
I made a crazy prediction. What did you think when I made that prediction?
I figured you were right. I'm like, that seems very...
I was like, it doesn't make any sense. But because it's this, I have this prediction. About halfway through, I was like, nah, I don't think it's going to end up being that. Turns out I was 100% right. And if anybody has beaten the game, just hit me up on the Discord. Just DM me on the Discord and we can talk about it. I was 100% right. It ends up making sense in the best way that it actually can. Now,
I remember this guy.
I also don't know. The ending is amazing. There's also, there's a little thing that I didn't, I can't remember if I don't think I had gotten to it last time. I can't remember. There is a thing that happens in here that, remember The Last of Us 2? At one part, you're going
Last
up.
of Us 2. What was that?
Shut up. When you go up to a benchmark, workbench, and you're upgrading your weapon, you're doing all this and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, you're not safe there.
Yeah.
Just like in Resident Evil 2, at one point, you're in the safe room and he's like, bro, stars. I know he doesn't say stars, but you know what I mean. And then there's something like that in this. And then what happens after it is like, there are so many, like this plays like a Metal Gear game. There's something that happens in this game that you can tell he was just like, oh man, remember when I did the microwave oven corridor in Metal Gear Solid 4?
Yeah.
And how awesome that I'm going to do something like that here. Except it wasn't awesome. It was just sad and depressing and like, what the hell? How is this going to get out of it? Yeah, I don't know. It's fantastic. There's nothing else I can say. It's my game of the year easily. I love it. I don't know if I will end up, because it definitely plays better than the first game. It's not even close. So really what it comes down to is which story do I like more?
But like it does what the first game did, but better, or
Yes.
just adds to what the first game didn't have?
Both.
Really?
Yeah. Combat is much better in this. You get better vehicles with better upgrades. Sam gets better upgrades in this. There's different traversal options in this that weren't in the first game. It's fantastic. It's my game of the year. I did play a couple other games because I can't help myself. I spent a lot of money on games this last month. Death Stranding, College Football 26. I couldn't help myself. I had to jump back in. Texas was like the number 1 rated team in it. Whereas in Madden, the Giants are the lowest rated team.
So why are people complaining about this game?
I don't know. Well, what are they saying?
I don't know. They keep saying like something about like the gameplay or things are just like not realistic, or I don't know. There's like, and it seems like it's a change from 25. I don't know.
I think it plays a little bit better than 25 did. There are times when like I'm playing it, I'm like, okay, it's college football again, blah, blah, blah. But then there'll be like a tackle that I have not seen before, and it's like this physics-based tackling engine stuff. And they've put out they put out quite a few updates. I do have one complaint. Remind me to talk about that. But it's being fixed today. Something new will happen. I was like, holy crap, that looked awesome. Like, you don't have the Saquon spinning around bird kick thing that, they put that in Madden this year. You can do it. It's not something like that, but like little things. I think it plays great. It's more college football. I mean, I don't know what there is to say about it. The one complaint I had, and I was not the only one, because I started Googling this, and there's Reddit posts about it. There's EA forums posts where they're yelling at EA like, why the hell have you not fixed this? For some reason, in Dynasty, which is, franchise, in Dynasty and Road to Glory, which is where you create yourself, you go from high school to college, blah, blah, blah. 99% of the games are a downpour. Exit out of the game, go back in, downpour. Exit out of the game, go back in, downpour. Exit out of the game, go back in. And I was like, wait. And there were people like, I'm not playing this. This sucks. Like, what? Why? Yeah, like, I mean, like, even if you're like in Arizona or something, you're in the middle of the desert and it's like, rainstorm, nonstop. They finally put out. Dome. Yeah, probably inside too. They put out an update today that's one of the things they're fixing. I had also found somebody last 3 or 4 days ago or something that he found out, like, if you save your game and then you advance to the next week and you just play your game right then, a lot of times you're going to get good weather. And if you don't, then what you do is you back out to the main menu, go load your Dynasty file. Don't do continue because that'll bring you back to where you were. Load your manual save that you did on the previous week, advance to the next week, and then hit play game again, and you should be able to play without rain. And it did work. One of the characters in Death Stranding 2 is called Rainy, by the way. Guess what her power is?
Sunshine?
Snow.
Makes sense.
And it's awesome. It's college football. What are you going to say? I don't know when I'm ever going to buy Madden again. I don't see us being good. Like, the only reason I ever buy Madden, like, I used to buy it up through Madden 13 or 14. There was like a 5 or 6 year stretch where every year I was buying Madden. Now I've bought it like twice in the last 10 years. I'm only going to buy it when I think the Giants are good. I don't know when that's ever going to be again. Maybe Jackson will be good. Why is Dayball saying Russ is just the starter?
I don't know.
What were you going to say?
I was just going to say I'm looking forward to football, and I'm looking forward to the Giants just because we don't have Danny Dimes. I'm looking forward to something
different. Yeah.
And something new is enough to get me excited. I don't think we'll be good. So there's that. But like before, it's like, I know we're not going to be good, and it's pretty much the same team. We just have another bad team.
But we're not going to end up with
But now
first
at least
pick.
we might have a new bad team. So there's that.
Well, and we have a new quarterback. There's hope.
That
with
might
Russ.
play this year.
I'm kidding.
Well, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
With
3
Jackson.
new quarterbacks.
At some point, he's going to play. He has to. But I don't know, he might suck. And if he sucks, who knows? Then we'll get Arch. I don't know. I did try out a game that's on PS Plus this month, Diablo 4. And I told Sean, it took me forever to get in the game. I had to, like, apparently I had a Blizzard account, but I didn't know that. So then I had to, like, forget my password and I could log in. And then I finally do this. And then it's like, you've got these 6 character classes. Pick who you want to be. Ow. And then I was like, okay, I'll be I'm a mercenary or whatever. And I got axes to grind. Barbarian, yeah. But Conan. And then you got, or Conan? The barbarian. Conan, the funny guy.
Yeah.
So then I finally get to play, and I'm walking around. I'm like, all right, let's go hack and slash some stuff. And he goes like this. Slash. Okay, that wolf is dead. You got 2 points, 2 gold. I don't know. Let me walk over here really slowly. Needless to say, I don't think I'm going to go back to Diablo 4. Did I only give it a half hour?
It. I wanted to play it, so I think I tried downloading it, and it was going to take forever. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to play something else.
Yeah.
So I think by now it's probably downloaded, but I don't know that I'll ever play it.
I do think I do want to give it another try after I'm done with this game that we're about to talk about. And I want to play as like the archer class or whatever, because maybe that'll be more fun. But the reason we are here to podcast this week, I have a confession to make.
Okay.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is freaking fantastic. It is bananas. I was not interested in this game. I was not excited for this game. When it finally came out and they told us what we already knew, that this is the Mario Odyssey team, and instead of getting Mario Odyssey 2, we're getting Donkey Kong. Why is his name Donkey Kong? Kong, I get. King Kong, whatever.
It's
Donkey, why?
It's a Japanese translation issue.
Seriously?
I think it was supposed to be Monkey Kong or something.
Well,
and
that's
somehow
boring. Donkey Kong's better than that, at least. MK Kong.
But no, it was. I don't remember the exact story. I do think it was supposed to be Monkey Kong or something. That has to do with like a Japanese translation.
Just like all games in the 80s. They got
well,
horribly
whatever, just
translated.
leave it.
I think I like this game better than Odyssey.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I've played it. I hate that the Switch 2 hasn't fixed this yet. Oh, you first played Donkey Kong 4 days ago. I know that. How long have I played the stupid game? Oh, you got to wait 10 days before we tell you how long you've played it. Why? So I don't know. I've probably played it 7-8 hours, I would guess. I'm in sublayer, I think 601.
Oh, the forest.
The forest. The second layer of the forest.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot.
Have you done the snowy one yet?
No, I picked the forest instead.
Okay, so did I. I think technically you're supposed. Spoiler alert! You go back and do the snow.
I read that because I looked.
And when
up,
you
I
go to
was
the
like,
snow, that's sublayer 500. So
Yeah.
I guess maybe, and it sure seems easier.
Oh,
The snow
okay.
one, I did not like the forest one. I thought it was just hard
those
to get
stupid
around.
chomp things that go tunk, 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 and I was finally like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, they're made of whatever. I got to punch their back to make them fall and die,
Right.
Or they're made of thorns, and you throw the thing at the thorns.
So you're moving right along.
I'm
You're
in.
almost caught up to me.
I am in. I smile every time. Banana. Every time, and
banana.
So Casey's been playing it. He likes it. I don't think Nick has tried it yet, but like Casey will be sitting there watching me, and every time you go boom banana, and then we both just kind of like smile and chuckle. Like every time it just because it's him with his stupid goofy face up there. Ooh, banana.
Have you gotten any of the other bonanzas yet?
I've gotten the ostrich.
I
was like, did I miss something? Where's all my other bananas? Bonanzas.
I love, in general, the music in this game, but the stupid songs that play in all the different bonanzas, they're like so catchy. I love them. They're maybe, no, I wouldn't say my favorite part about the game, but the music is amazing, as it should be with the Donkey Kong game.
The music is amazing in this. High level thoughts for you.
I love it.
So wait, are you through the snow level? Are you through to sub level 8 yet? Or 7, I guess it would be?
No, but I got the new bonanza.
So you do get one there too. Okay.
Yeah. And now that I have it, I can go to this other area, which I assume is going to be the boss. Maybe not right away, but like, so I assume I'm, I don't know, 75% of the way done with that sub layer. I like it a lot. I guess if we haven't podcasted, this is the first time we've talked about it. So I'm going to repeat stuff I've said to you, but like, or maybe I said it in the Discord. I don't know. I don't remember where I say things. I'm glad this game is on the Switch.
James, me too. I'll talk about that here in a second.
And therefore, yes, I don't need to worry about trophies or like 100%ing because it would just be, it's too much. I like that I can do whatever I want and then be like, all right, I'm done. I'm going to keep on going. Like, I don't feel the need to like explore everywhere and find every single thing. It's just like, I do a lot, but like, if I had to just try to do everything like you would if there was a platinum to get, I feel like it would take a lot of the enjoyment out of this game.
Get
and I
every
think there's
banana.
something to be said for that with platinums in general.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's games that I would have liked a lot more if I didn't get the platinum. I was going to say if I didn't have to get the platinum. I didn't have to get the platinum.
Did you get the platinum?
I like it a lot. This game is a lot of things. Hard is not one of them.
No. This game, I'm playing on
dying more and
normal,
more
not assist
as it
mode or
goes
whatever.
in. Yeah.
But man,
it's not hard.
I've beaten a few of the bosses without getting touched.
Yeah.
The only one I had trouble with was the one in the water area.
Oh, the one in the forest area, I think, is the hardest boss yet.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think it's particularly hard, but it was the hardest one.
The only one I've had trouble with so far is the one in the water area when it's got all the little squishy things that like go around it and stuff, and you gotta knock it down, and then. But then when I went back in and fought it a second time, I didn't take a hit. So I guess it wasn't that hard. I just didn't know what I was doing the first time. The game is incredibly easy.
Yeah.
I think, but even though it's easy, the combat is. Did you notice that they just straight up copied an enemy from Astrobot? Not completely. I'm going a little too far there.
Yeah.
But the little guys that run at you and explode, they've got the pull things coming out of their damn head like Astrobot. I saw that and I was like, I've already played this game.
Weird.
It's like the same exact look, colors, everything. I'm like, that is weird.
Huh. Okay, I'll have to take a look.
I think this controls well. I think people that are, first off, I've had no performance issues. Every once in a while, I might see a little bit of a stutter, but it seems like it's a solid 60 throughout. The camera, I get it, but I mean, the camera is going to be an issue in basically every 3D platformer at some point. I don't think it's that big a deal. I like how, if you're digging down, and then it's like you've got a wall behind you, the camera, and you swing the camera behind you. It's just like, okay, now the wall is see through.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, okay, that works.
To be.
Yeah.
Have you done any of the?
Yes.
Bonus stages.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When it happened, I was like, "Duh! I don't even care about this, but this is awesome.
Yeah.
And the music, fantastic. I got to a bonus level now that was just not that long ago. That was just like collect all the gold you can.
Yeah.
On the bouncy things, but I was like, I hate bouncy things in video games. Do I have to hit the B? Like I hadn't
hold it. I think.
Yeah, I hadn't talked to somebody yet that like one of the signs or something tells you just hold B.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that, so I didn't get much of the until I figured it out. I didn't get much of the gold up top, but whatever. The challenge, yeah. What was I saying? It's easy, but the combat is fun. Like the punching feels good. It's easier than any 3D Mario. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey was pretty damn easy too, from what I remember.
I honestly don't remember much about it. I couldn't tell you a single boss.
I
remember New Donk City. I remember
Bowser's trying to marry Peach.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the moon. I remember the moon.
And then there's like the bunny wedding planners are the bosses. Remember that?
No, I don't.
The combat's good. It controls well. It is super easy. I love the challenge rooms in this. I like how there's different ones. There's like
the combat where it's just kill the enemies in however much time.
20 seconds, whatever.
Then there's like the challenges or whatever where it's like get to the end and you get a banana. Do a little bonus thing and there's a banana. And then there's like a hidden banana. Yeah. Like, so yeah.
I like those. I like it a lot. I do. I like I love the challenge rooms. I love in this. I still don't get it, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really don't want this game to be spoiled for me. I cannot believe I'm saying that about Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I'm interested to see.
Why is Pauline a kid?
That's pretty cool.
I know. So are we going to find out that like they were friends up there on top of the building and Mario was just trying to ruin a friendship? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, but that was Jumpman.
No, that was Mario. They just called him Jumpman then. They also, you were saying how good the music is.
I think it's kind of a Ellie and Abby situation. Now we're playing as Abby. You get to see the villain's point of view, and you're like, oh, you know what? They're actually a good person.
I will punch you in the face. Yeah, there's no dogs that you can kill or pet in this one. You lost my train of thought. No, you made me.
It.
No, you lost. No, me do. That's it. You said the music's great.
Yeah.
I find myself walking around all day humming in my head, ooh, ah, or whatever, like where you just hold L and she does her little ooh, ah, to get the ribbons off the thing, and then you go in the bonus thing.
Yeah.
I think everything all the interactions between DK, and I like that she calls him DK for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cute. Everything between them is so cute. Like,
I know.
it's so Nintendo, but it's just so well done.
Yeah.
It's believable. Like, I don't know why she was a rock and then she got released. Was that the Void guy, the bad monkey guy who covered her with the purple rock thing?
Do that at some point. They talk about that at some point. I mean, they kind of just breeze by it, but they do say something about it. Maybe it'll become something later on. I don't remember. I'm trying to think of where it was. But I don't know if you missed it or if you're not there yet, but it gets mentioned at some point. But yeah.
I just think they're cute together. I think when you go and you sleep, I like that you can do your Oh, okay. Wait, two thoughts. I like that you can do the getaways or whatever they're called, getaways. I always forget how it spells it. Where you talk to the house rock and he's like, "Oh, you want to make a house here?"
Getaway.
Yeah, getaway. If you get up to 10, you can get up to 5 bonus hearts.
I haven't gotten that far. I've gotten +4, but
I've gotten all the way to +5.
Oh wow!
And I was like, I'm wasting a lot of gold, but whatever. Nah, I forgot the other thing. Shit. One of the things I just got sick of Mario Odyssey about, and I didn't have this issue for some reason in Galaxy, which right now is my favorite 3D platformer of all time. I will say, I think that title's in jeopardy with how much fun I'm having with this game. I did not expect it. What I like about this game is it's not just, you don't just get moons and stars to get them.
Yes.
Donkey Kong can friggin' upgrade.
Yeah.
He's got, I guess he's got a skill tree, whatever. You've got skills.
Skill tree.
You get skills you can unlock. Like, there's actually a point to getting the bananas.
I think I've only done 2 health upgrades. The ones I focused on were like the collection when you like collect stuff. I boosted that all the way up.
Okay.
And then the sonar or radar or whatever it is for like discovering things, I got that all the way up. I maximized my punching, even though I don't.
I did that too, and I'm like, I think I wasted a lot of early bananas because that's what I did I got like 2 health upgrades, and then I just put everything into the punch. But then I was looking at it, I was like, this isn't actually punch power. It's
it's just for breaking things
that
are
terrain level.
Right.
Like, so you can break harder things. It's not like you're punching harder. I was like, well, that was
Right.
kind of stupid. I should have done that when I'm way later in the game, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I like that there's actually a point to it. I like that you can buy outfits.
Yeah.
Did you think I bought an outfit and I was like, this is going to look really weird on Donkey Kong. What color is your Donkey Kong's fur?
White.
Ooh, I don't think I found that yet. Or maybe I just didn't buy it.
I bought that fairly, I think it was in the second area.
I bought blue.
Okay.
And he looks dope blue. I also bought black and I was like, this is cool, but I'm going back to blue. But I bought an outfit and I was like, when am I going to be able to buy outfits for Pauline? Dumbass. That outfit that you bought that you thought was going to look really weird on Donkey Kong if he's dressed up like Woody from Toy Story. Yeah, that's for Pauline, you idiot. Did you have that happen?
No. No.
Health upgrades are a waste. Yes, especially because you can build your getaways and you can get the bonus hearts and stuff. Like, I agree. I do think they're a waste. I've only upgraded my sonar once and my boom collect the stuff thing once. So that's what I'm going to focus on now.
I maxed those just for quality of life.
Have you unlocked the other stuff? Like, there's a few things I haven't unlocked that spin jump thing yet because I was like,
I haven't done that yet.
I was like, I don't know why I would need it.
I just did the thing where you can like charge up and do the slam thing to. Like,
I haven't done that yet,
but I don't really know the point. I don't know the point.
Yeah,
I never do the surfing thing.
I don't either. So I'm like, I haven't touched either of those yet.
Yeah,
like maybe at some point it's going to help me to surf over water.
I maxed out my Bananergy, whatever, so that bar gets as long as you can.
I haven't maxed that out yet. Bananergy was a funny word. I think you're saying it right, huh?
Flunny.
Is that what I said?
I think so. Yeah, Bananergy.
Am I missing something, or you can't dive underwater?
I don't think you can go under the surface.
I was like, am I missing something? Also, I got to figure out in settings, every time I get to a thing where it's like, You have to punch down. It's like, oh, jump, and then in midair, push A to go. I'm like, I know how to do this. Like, I only wanted the hint the first time.
Yeah.
I know how to do a downward punch. Does yours still do that? I wonder if maybe you just can't shut it off. I need to look at that.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to play it when we get done here. This game, I said it about something else with Nintendo. Or maybe it was Astrobot. The best way I can describe this game, it is just joyful.
And triumphant.
Yes. It really will be joyful and triumphant. If it ends up being my favorite 3D platform, it will be joyful and triumphant. But do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just
fun.
Happy. Yes.
Yeah. All the music, the cuteness between DK and Pauline, and even the bad guys are like goofy, and yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's nice. I feel like I don't get many games, especially lately, that I can just, that aren't, honestly, even the indie games aren't necessarily a given, but like, it's nice to be able to just pick it up. I could play for like a half hour and be like, all right, I'm done. And I feel like something happened. Like I accomplished something.
You
like,
got bananas. Yeah.
Yeah. And one thing I didn't like about, and maybe it's, I didn't think about it, but I think it's what you said. With Odyssey, my issue, I was like, there's too many moons. You've reduced the
get
moons
999.
to nothing. But I think in this, there's probably more bananas than that. I don't know. But I'm like, I like it. And maybe it's because they actually do something in this game. Maybe that's the difference. But I remember thinking like, I didn't like this about Odyssey, but I kind of like that there are so many in this.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to 100% it, like you said, and I agree. If this was a PlayStation game and I could get the platinum, I would be going for the platinum. So I'm not going for every banana, but like if I see one, if I hit the ground and
if I see it,
up,
I'm gonna
like,
get it before I leave.
I'm gonna get you. The ones that kill me though are sometimes they're like in a metal box where you can't punch through it. I'm like, okay, so okay, walk around here. There's just start punching over here. Do this. I like the puzzle stuff in this. Like there was the cool thing. I think it was just in the void level or whatever where you pick. Do you want to go this way or that way? The pink and the blue stuff.
Yeah,
that is so cool. That just like you punch the pink stuff and then it forms the blue stuff over here.
Yeah,
and it just gets transported. It's just like super cool. Yeah, Eliza, you can have more time for roadblocks. I said roadblocks.
Roadblocks.
I thought that was cool. I like you can throw the acorn thing in the forest level.
That's pretty cool.
But at first I thought you could only throw it at the bullseye. And then I'm like,
I couldn't figure out why sometimes it would create a bridge and sometimes it wouldn't. And I eventually figured out, if you hit wood, then it does it.
And the other thing I noticed is like, I'm like, how far can I throw this thing? And then I finally figured out if it says what the material is, you're going to hit it. If it doesn't, you're going to fall short. Because I was like, I feel like if I just throw it higher, I can make this long bridge to get over there. And then I couldn't.
Yeah.
You find these big fossils in some of these levels. Can you trade them in for anything at the stores? I don't think I've seen it yet.
The only thing I can think of is there's something you can buy, or multiple things you can buy with the cheap fossils.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's his clothes, your pants, or the tie. No, not the tie, but the pants. And you can level it up. You can buy it, and then you buy a better version. You buy a better version. I've only done that once.
I haven't done it yet.
And the last one you buy, it costs that middle fossil.
Oh.
But I have not found anything that uses the big one yet.
Why the hell are we collecting these things?
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is there are some things like the tie that cost the middle one to begin with, and maybe those.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
The best version of that will cost the big one or something. I don't know. I've only found 2 of the really big ones.
There's one I can see it
in the first world.
Well, no, now in the forest world when you're bouncing on all the crap.
Oh yeah.
I can see that. I've lowered the goo twice. So, and then I say right when you said, okay, I'm on my way, I was like, okay, I just lowered the goo. Save. We'll podcast. I'll do that later. So I think I can go over there and get it now, or I might have to lower it all the way. I can't remember. But.
Are you playing with a Pro controller?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a setting that I need to change? What I don't like is on my Switch, I could just grab the Pro controller, hit home, and it would turn the Switch on.
No, you can't. The Switch 1 Pro controller will not turn on the Switch 2. James was talking about this at one point, like in the Discord.
Yeah. Well, that's I don't like that.
I know. I almost want a Switch 2 controller
just
because
to be able
that.
to do that. Well, that sucks.
Because it's like I walk up to the TV and I push the thing on, and then I'm like, I got to get over there to my controller and push A before it turns. Then I'm like, son of a brute. So no, I completely understand.
Okay, I'm not crazy then.
Well, then that's one thing. Normally, I do like for like fine tuning aiming in games. I like the motion controls. There's something about the motion controls in this where it's like it, and maybe it's because it's a Pro 1 controller, or maybe my controller's finally dying. There are times I'll like aim and be like, okay, I'm going here, and then it's like,
oh, really?
I didn't do that.
I haven't had any issues.
Switch 2 Pro controller is dope. I'm going to end up getting one, even though the stupid D-pad still sucks.
Yeah.
This, I will say, I don't know where I would put this right now, because I got a long ways to go. Oh, that was one thing you had said to me when you brought it over for me to try it before I bought it. You were like, yeah, I was liking the game, but then something happened last night or whatever, and you're like, now I really like it. And that's when I was like, son of a bitch, I guess I just got to... Just you saying that, I was like, I have to buy this game. Do you remember what that was? I don't think it was a transformation. I think it would have been too early for you to get another transformation.
It may have been... Which... I don't know. The only thing I think what it was probably was the reveal of...
The Rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Dwayne Johnson's.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I think that's what it was. I was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense.
I went back and I found out that apparently they did that in like the gameplay direct they did or something. They said that that's what The Rock is.
The people's champ. I don't think I knew that. But,
Yeah.
or I forgot it.
I like how that was weird. Wasn't it weird sound? It was like but it was something I got to go back and watch that. I like also the characters.
Oh, I know. I have one complaint. Go ahead.
Cranky Kong, when you find him in a level and he's just like, this freaking place and everything. I was like, the rhino's right there. Why can't I ride the rhino?
When I saw Rambi, Kira was watching me play and I was like, oh, Rambi! I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know he was in this. And I'm like jumping on him. I'm like A, B, and punching him. I'm like, how do I get on this stupid rhino?
I got so mad. I was like,
and then I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I just walked away. I'm like, I'll figure it out later. Now I've come to realize it's basically just, you'll see Rambi probably before you'll see Cranky Kong. And all Rambi does is let you know that Cranky Kong is nearby and you have to find it. I'm like, I thought you would get to ride Rambi.
I feel like in the mining level or whatever, it's all mining. What am I talking about? The one with like the giant
mine carts.
Yeah, with the giant mixer and all that. I feel like, oh God, I feel like he was Rambo. I saw Rambo and I was like, okay, cool. And I didn't see Grampy Kong, but then Cranky Kong. But then I was like, I like punched one of the gold statues or something, and I was like, oh, there he is. Let me talk to this whiny old man. So I don't know if he was like in the statue or if he was just there and I didn't see him and I was just breaking stuff and I was like, oh, hi. I don't know. I like finding him though. I assume probably, I'm guessing at some point the last transformation we're going to get is Rambi.
Rambo Kong.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if all of a sudden he's like, it's like Broforce. He's like, Bro! I don't know that this will end up being my game of the year because
I think it's mine right now.
Yeah.
It's so different from Blueprints, but right now those are the top two.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so hard to figure out. I mean, they couldn't be more different.
Yeah. I mean, for me,
But I think this one's probably going to edge it out. It'll depend on how it ends, but
it's Death Stranding for me for sure right now. Right now! Number 2, it was a solid Doom the Dark. You got to play that this year. It is so friggin' good. And I got the platinum. You can get the platinum. Doom the Dark Ages was a solid number 2, and now I'm like, ooh.
Now it's liquidy number 2.
I said it, and then I was like, what did I say? And then you went, ooh, and I was like, yeah, I did say that, didn't I? It was a solid number 2. Took a while to get out, but it was rock solid hard. It's not a word. Words. Grumpy Kong?
Yep.
Is he a Kong or is he like new for this game?
I think he's new for this game. I think all of them are.
Okay.
But the main bad guy looks very familiar.
What's his name again? Mr. Void. Is his name Void?
I think Void or Dr. Void or something, or Void Kong. I don't know.
Void. It is Void Kong.
Is it Void Kong? I don't know. He looks familiar.
I'm just wondering if King K. Rool is going to show up.
I don't,
because there was a lot of fan speculation about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I also don't know the Donkey Kong timeline lore, I guess, whatever. It's like there were people saying from Donkey Kong Country, it was more a fan theory than anything, but I bought into it. And now I'm like, well, I don't know what to believe. That Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Country is not Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong.
It was Cranky Kong.
He becomes Cranky Kong. But now
Pauline's young, Cranky's old.
I'm definitely that Donkey Kong. But Cranky Kong is still here, and he's still very old. So am I still that same Donkey Kong, and Nintendo just changed his look? Is it a different Donkey Kong? Like, I don't know. Also, I don't even want to ask because I don't want to get an answer. I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask, but I'm just throwing it out there. I don't want you to answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What I don't know is Diddy Kong in this? Because there's the amiibo, so I'm like, oh, he's probably in this. But now I'm starting to think,
I didn't even know that.
I thought there was a Diddy amiibo.
We shouldn't be saying that word.
Diddy? Well.
I feel bad for Diddy Kong. I don't feel bad for Diddy. Let me be very clear. Son of a bitch got away with almost murder. Like, Diddy, I kind of assume he's in this, but like,
I kind of thought he was going to be, but now I'm like, wouldn't
he be like a infant or something?
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. The timeline is just weird because I don't think there really is a timeline. I mean, there has to be because Pauline's a child.
Is there a timeline in Mario?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's not really a
Mario.
I don't know. I wouldn't expect it to make sense by the end of this game. I don't think it's going to be like, and here's a big reveal. You're actually that Donkey Kong's father.
Mario's the final boss. That's what some people were speculating.
That would be hilarious.
I don't know. Anything else we need to say?
I think we covered it.
Yeah, I covered all my stuff. I don't want to spoil stuff. Donkey Kong Bonanza is Bonanzas. Damn it! Zelda is Belter. All right, Sean. Now it's time for the wrap up. I told you, no news is good news.
Newfound Glory.
Switch 2 has officially set. We thought this last time we podcasted, but now it's official. They have officially set the U.S. launch month record with 1.6 million Switch 2s sold. The previous record was 1.1 million by the PS4 in 2013. That PS4, I remember, it was impossible to get. That was the first console, because I wasn't trying to get the Wii when it first launched.
I will say, despite the hassles that some people had with getting a Switch 2 on launch day, they're out there now.
Wario's tweeting about them every day.
And they're like, they're still up at Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, they're there. Go get it. And it's not because they're not selling, clearly. So shout out to Nintendo for actually getting enough out there. I mean,
yeah, well, and that's what a lot of people thought. The conspiracy theory was it was supposed to launch last November, but they just wanted to wait 6 months to get even more of them made so they could, flood the market with them.
Oh, maybe.
82% of the people who bought a Switch 2 also got Mario Kart. I don't understand how it's not 100%. Even if you couldn't get the bundle, you're going to spend the $80 to get Mario Kart. Like, I don't understand how it's not 100%.
Yeah, that's weird.
Also, the Switch 2 is selling 3 times faster in Japan than the original one did. Again, I feel like that could just be supply chain that you can actually get them now, so they're selling quicker.
Right.
Speaking of Nintendo, the Zelda movie has cast people I've never heard of, which is, if you're going to do this thing, it's the right way to go. Bo Bragason, I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't know how to say your name.
Sounds like a Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones character or something.
Or it's like Krentis the dentist. Bo Bragason is Zelda. Benjamin Evan Ainsworth is Link. I've never heard of either of these people. I didn't buy Mario. What? You didn't buy Mario Kart?
Weird.
Why did you get a Switch too?
For Donkey Kong. I said this in the Discord.
I agree.
I'm still not sure this movie ever gets made.
I will not believe it until we're sitting in the theater watching this thing.
But I also don't know if I even want this movie. Like I do, but I also I do not have high hopes for it. I think it should have been animated, but you don't need to make it a funny movie like Mario. You could have done it animated and had it been a little bit more serious, but like I don't know.
Okay. That makes sense.
But I've never heard of either of these people. She looks like a Zelda.
She looks exact.
And I don't know what it's something about the eye. There's some
the cheekbones, the nose. I'm like, whatever it is. I was like, that's freaking Zelda. At least Breath of the Wild Zelda. That's her.
I'm wondering the first time, assuming they ever even start filming, when leaks come out of her in whatever Zelda's outfit is going to look like in this movie. I just hope I'm like, oh my God, I have to see this movie.
Yeah.
I hope I don't see it. I'm like, I'm hoping whenever I finally see that, I'll be in.
See, I'm more wondering, I think she's going to look great. What I'm more wondering, and I've always wondered this, is like Link wearing a tunic and a hat in the games is fine. Somebody dressing like that in real life, remember me? My costume that mom made, my stupid green tunic without a neck hole, and then my hat. Like, when you put somebody in that in real life,
it looks ridiculous.
It looks stupid.
I wonder if they'll dress him more like Breath of the Wild, the blue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With no hat.
But also, like,
my dog's stupid. Sorry.
Are we going to get like a totally original? Not that Zelda ever really has much of a plot, but like, Zelda's in it, Link's in it. I assume Ganon will be in it, and or Ganondorf. Maybe only Ganondorf. I don't know. But like, I don't know what. I think I've talked about this on here before, but I remember back in, I don't know, the late 90s, for some reason, I was playing through Ocarina of Time, and I remember being like, I want to write a story about that. I basically wrote a novelization of
I didn't
Ocarina
know
of
this.
Time. Well, I didn't.
Oh.
Because I started to, and I was like playing the game, and then it'd be like, Link jumped across 2 platforms. I
was like,
grabbed. I was describe, play a little bit, describe it.
I'm just explaining playing the game. It's
I wrote
not a story.
Like 20 or 30 pages.
Really?
Just of him getting to the Forest Temple. Not the Forest Temple, the Deku Tree.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, this is too much. I'm not going to do it. And that is to say, that's not a good book. And it's definitely not a good movie. You can't just have a movie where he goes to the Forest Temple and then the Fire Temple. Like,
you can't go through
maybe
8
put
dungeons
one dungeon in this game, and that's it.
It's Ganon.
And like, I don't know. I don't know how it translates. I think it also would have been better off as a series, not a movie.
Yes.
And that's not to say, I'm not saying it should have been a series. So you can have the Forest Temple episode and the Fire Temple.
Right.
Like, that doesn't work in a movie. Like, I don't know. I'm almost now hoping this doesn't get made. Like, I cannot imagine a world in which this is good. I don't think it's going to appeal to the masses in the way Mario kind of did.
No way.
And I also don't think that diehard Zelda fans are going to like it either. Like, I just think it's going to be, I'm not saying like 1990s Mario Brothers movie bad, but like, that's kind of what I think it might be. Like, just something that nobody likes. I don't know. I'm really worried.
Well, and you got to think too, like,
But they nailed the Mario movie, so I do have a little bit of faith. I'm like, Mario just works so much better.
You got to think though, like obviously Zelda is probably it's your favorite series ever,
Yeah.
right? It's either that or Metal Gear for me. But when you up until Breath of the Wild, Zelda did not sell anywhere close to Mario games.
Yeah.
5-6 million a game. Good, but it's not like everybody doesn't know Zelda the way that everybody knows Mario.
Right.
So that goes along with your point about the general audiences. Like, are they just
a lot of people still think Link's name is Zelda, probably.
because it's the legend of Zelda. Like, well, he plays that guy. I guess that guy's got a girl name. And never mind. I will believe it's a movie when we're watching it.
Yeah.
May 2027. We shall.
That is
see.
not happening.
We shall see.
I guarantee you that much. I don't know that it ever comes out. May 27 is definitely not happening.
Ghost of Yote got a state of play gameplay deep dive, and I forgot to write down notes about it. But they did unveil PS5 covers, controllers, and console bundles. Did you watch this? Are you in?
I watched enough of it to decide I'm pretty sure I'm in.
Okay.
It looks really good, and I think I remembered how much I liked Tsushima.
Do they have the different stances and stuff for the different enemies?
I'm pretty sure you see that.
Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like it's definitely Tsushima. Why am I saying Tsushima? I know that's what it is, but I always say Tsushima. It's Tsushima, but like, now that sounds weird. Tsushima?
Ghost of Sushi.
Yeah. Sushi Ghost. It's that again. It's that, but more. Like, I'm not saying, well, it's just DLC or whatever. Like, it's very much they've added to it, but if you like that, I don't see how you wouldn't like this. This is coming from somebody that's never played it, but I'm just saying I don't see. I don't know, maybe even almost like Death Stranding.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
If you like the first one, you're probably gonna like the second
and if
one.
you didn't,
you probably won't like the second one. Like, yeah, it's more of the same, but more and a little better. Like, I don't know. I think I'm in. I don't know that it's like day one, like depending on what else I've got going on at the time.
Yeah.
It might not be day one, but I'm pretty sure I'm in.
Reports are saying that From Software has an unannounced game that's set to release next year alongside what they're working on for the Switch 2, Duskbloods. It's codenamed FMC. Fucking mother corporations. From my blooper. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. Microsoft has backtracked. They said The Outer Worlds 2 was going to be their first $80 game. Now they say, whoops, sorry, it's $70. And it looks like all the other holiday releases they're saying. Did I say releases or releases?
I think you said races.
That's racist. Oh, that was one thing I was going to say. Just joking around. Pauline is a little racist. Every time Donkey Kong wakes up, she's like, oh, did you dream about bananas? I bet you dreamed about bananas. Oh, so a monkey can't dream about anything else but bananas? $70. The other games are going to be $70 too. Last of Us Part 2, speaking of from earlier, it just won't die, for crying out loud. Now it's got chronological mode in a free update. So you play through the game in a way that makes sense time-telling wise, time-wise, Sam-wise.
GMG.
But the game wasn't made for that, so I don't know how this is. I feel like it's going to be a disjointed mess when you actually play through it chronologically.
Do you know, like, I do, or I did, I don't know if I still do, I did want to go back and play this game again and get the platinum. To put all the sliders down to easy, whatever.
All the accessibility up, yeah.
But can I get the platinum doing it in chronological mode? Like, is it just another way? Like,
Colin did.
If I'm going to play through it again, assuming I can get the platinum, I want to try this mode.
I don't know. Colin said they did add a gold trophy for beating chronological mode. It's not needed for the platinum because it's just an additional trophy. But I don't know if everything you do in chronological mode counts towards the platinum. That I don't know. I would definitely research that before you play that.
Yeah.
EA has confirmed Battlefield 6 reveal is coming this week after it already leaked. Square reveals, and this is hilarious to me, they had to do a ground up construction I don't know what I'm trying to say. Final Fantasy Tactics, the remake, had to be rebuilt from the ground up, quote, because the original code got overwritten. How?
Somebody forgot to Control S.
I guess. But couldn't you
Or
Control Z?
S when they shouldn't have, or something.
Control Z, just undo.
Yeah.
Can't you get the... I'm not technical enough to know this. Can't you, like, pull out the code out of a friggin' ROM or something? Apparently not, but I think it's just weird they had to start it over. Marvel Tokon, Fighting Souls will be playable at EVO this August. I think the game looks badass. I don't think I'm going to end up getting it.
You think you are or you aren't?
I don't.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
Fatal Fury, I like the demo. I'm not buying it. I bought Street Fighter 6. Again, I have not played it since we did the stream, basically. I probably played it once or twice, trying the run around final fight mode, whatever it's called, but I don't know. Copyright was filed in the U.S. by Universal Pictures for, quote, Untitled Donkey Kong Project, motion picture, end quote.
I wonder what it could be.
Pretty obvious. I mean, they did Donkey Kong World at Nintendo World or whatever. There's a new Donkey Kong game. We were going to get... Donkey Kong was in the first... He was a fan favorite. So there's that. Metaphor Fantasio or Fantasio has hit 2 million copies sold. Good for them. Good for Atlas. Just Atlas, when are you going to give us Crusader Ascenti 2? PS Plus extra games for July were announced, and they are Cyberpunk 2077. I forget, did you beat that when I gave it to you, or did you just play it for a little bit?
No, I got overwhelmed. It seemed really cool, but it just seemed overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do this.
Abiotic Factor, which is a day one game on PS Plus Extra. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, supposed to be pretty good. Bluey, the video game.
I can't believe I bought it when I could have gotten it for free.
I bought it too, and I bought it physical.
I got the platinum.
You did get the platinum? Yeah. I still need to go back and do it.
It's not a very fun platinum.
Peppa was pretty quick and pretty easy.
This is longer.
Did
you see there's a Elf on the Shelf game coming for Christmas?
No.
Wario tweeted it.
Video game?
Yes.
What the hell is that? You walk around Blue Prince's house and look for where he ended up? Like
Christmas Heroes.
Christmas Hero? What the frig? Oh, it's like an action game starring the elf.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you were like, never mind. And PS Plus Premium for July.
$40, which seems
like
a little overkill.
PS Plus Premium for July. Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 388 of the Two Player Co-op Podcast.
I don't think we did anything for 350. We're going to do something for 400. 400.
Oh, yeah, that did not look normal. It's like you went, and then you went, oh! It like seized up on you or something. That's it for this episode. James, thank you for hanging out. Everybody else, thank you for watching.
James got his #1 crown back.
He did. Until the next time, Sean, take us out.
Thank you for playing.